Yes, yes.
Okay. SAP quality management. This is a demo agenda, Achyut.
Okay.
Okay. So first we will have the introduction. Okay.
Okay.
Introduction of the student and the trainer. I'll give my introduction. Then we'll see the course content. What topics we'll be discussing in SAP QM. Okay. I'll give you just overview of those topics. Okay. And then we'll see the documentation part at the end of the training.
Okay.
Okay. Like what documents I'll provide you at the end of the training. I'll show you sample documents. Okay, and then finally we'll discuss on training methodology, like when to have training, weekdays or weekends, what are the suitable class timings, all those things we'll discuss in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So just can you give your brief introduction?
Yeah, basically I'm working with WEG Industries. I'm an electrical engineer, and
Okay.
I'm working as a senior engineer in quality control department.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a career in SAP in QM module. I want to learn about QM module. Yeah, that is why.
In your current organization where you are working, are they using already SAP or what is this?
Yeah. We are using SAP, and I'm working on this QM. I'm the end user of QM.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what. Yeah. So you are an end user of SAP, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so that is good. Okay. Where are you located, Achyut? No? Where are you located?
No, I stay at Bangalore and my office is in Hosur.
Okay, you are in India.
Yeah, I'm in India itself.
Actually, you are in India. I thought you are in US. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. So, so what I understood from your profile is you are working in a quality lab kind of thing. Okay. Okay. So what you do daily? What is your role daily? What you do basically daily?
Basically, I work on this ISO 9000 thing, and we take we get the incoming materials that we receive and give the quality notification and quality documents.
Okay. Okay. So, what the industry which you are working? What they do basically? What they manufacture? Just 1 minute. Your voice is breaking. Okay. Your voice is breaking. Just 1 minute. Yeah. Just. Okay. Is my voice clear?
Yes. Very much clear.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So I'll give my introduction.
Yes.
So this is my snapshot of my profile. My name is Shravan. Okay. I'm a BTech mechanical graduate. Okay, see, Achyut, in your house, if somebody is using internet on the same other devices like mobiles or something, just ask them to stop for using sometime.
No, nobody's using.
Okay, and you close all other internet applications on your system. If you open any Gmail or something, you close all of them. Ensure only this GoToMeeting is open.
Yeah, close the Gmail. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm a BTech mechanical graduate. Okay, I have overall 17 years of experience.
Oh, great. Yeah.
8 years into domain, and 9 years into SAP. Okay. When I was in domain, I used to work in a quality lab, same like you.
Oh. Okay.
And then later on I moved to SAP consulting, and then I have as of now 9 years of consulting in SAP. Okay, so I'm certified in SAP QM module.
Okay. Certified from where?
From SAP Germany. SAP Germany.
Acha, great. Okay.
Okay. SAP Germany conducts a exam, certification exam. So I cleared that exam. Okay. And so far I have done 3 end-to-end implementation projects in SAP. Okay. And these are some of the top-notch clients for which I worked. Okay.
Great.
Some of the organizations for which I implemented SAP. Okay. And these are the domains for which I implemented SAP. These are the types of industries for which I implemented SAP: pharmaceuticals, automobiles, brewery, and furniture industries.
Okay.
And currently I'm working as a solution architect in one of the leading IT organizations in India. Okay. And these are the countries I traveled as part of my SAP career. Okay. So this is my profile. Okay. So one more thing, question. I couldn't hear you properly. The organization you are working, what they manufacture? I couldn't hear you properly.
They are into power sector actually. We manufacture this synchronous and induction machines.
Machines they manufacture?
Sorry, we are into power sector, and like we manufacture synchronous machines for this power plant.
Okay, so basically machine manufacturing company, correct?
Yes, heavy machinery.
Okay, heavy machinery. Okay, so daily in the SAP, what you do? You do what you do basically in the SAP. What every day?
My responsibility is to make test procedures of testing this machine. So in SAP, what I will be doing is uploading the documents, downloading the documents, and making the quality plan. And I register the non-conformities if any machines have non-conformities.
Okay.
Yeah, these are some of the things that we do in SAP.
Yeah, I understood. Okay. Any idea who implemented SAP for your organization? Who implemented anyhow? Any idea?
This is actually basically we are using the main server from Brazil. My company is a Brazilian company, and from Brazil itself.
Oh, okay. Okay. So this is the course content, Achyut. Okay. So first we will have the overview, QM overview, SAP QM overview. Then we will have master data, QM master data. Some topics you might be knowing. Okay. And then we see planning and execution. Then we will see QM in different scenarios in the logistics, like QM in procurement, QM in production. Okay. QM in SD, sales and distribution. Then we will see sample management. Okay. Then we will learn calibration inspection. Okay. Then we will learn recurring inspection. Okay, what is recurring inspection? How it is used? Then we will quality certificates. How the quality certificates are printed. Okay. Then we will see quality control. How to monitor the quality systems. Okay. Then quality notifications. Okay. What are quality notifications? How they are created? How they processed? Understand. Then we'll see stability studies. Okay. What is stability studies? How it is done in the SAP system? We will understand. Then we will see configuration part. What is configuration? How the configuration is done. Then finally we'll see integration of QM with other modules.
Okay.
So this is the course content. I'll just give you a brief overview. Okay. So just give me 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so basically we will see in the overview part, it's like an introduction, boss. This is like an introduction. So here we will be learning what is SAP, why SAP is used. Okay, what is QM module? Okay, why the organizations implement QM module? Okay, what are the functions we have it in QM module? What is a QM module role in the supply chain cycle? Okay, and then how the navigation happens in SAP. So these things we will learn in the overview part. It's like an introduction basically. Okay, I don't think for you this is required. I don't think, because already you are working on SAP, you know what is SAP, everything, what is QM module, everything, you know it, right? So I don't think this for you, this is not okay. Yeah. So after that we will go for master data for QM module. Okay, so first, before getting to master data, first we will see organizational structure. Okay, you know this terminology, or you want me to explain what is this terminology, like client, company code, plant? You might be knowing plant, right?
Yeah, I know client, company code, and
storage location.
Yeah.
So we will learn first all what are all these things, how they are used, why they are created, why they are used. We will learn first.
Okay.
Okay. So once this is done, we will move on to actual master data. So first is the material master. Okay. So you know what is a material, or you want me to explain what is a material? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You know what is a material? Achyut,
I know what is.
Hello. Are you? Your voice is breaking, Achyut.
Yes, your voice is.
Yeah, just 1 minute.
Device is.
Yeah, are you able to hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
So you know what is a material?
If you could brief me a bit about that.
Yeah, material can be anything which you produce, which you procure, okay, which you sell. Anything can be material. Okay. So in the material master, you maintain the material relevant data. In the material relevant data, in this there will be a view, QM view. There will be a quality management view. Okay. So we will learn how that view is maintained, what data you need to maintain. Okay. All those things we'll learn when we go to the material master. Okay. Then here comes master inspection characteristics. Okay. You know what is MIC? Have you filled any time? You use this transaction QS21?
No.
No, you never used them. Just give me 1 minute. Just give me.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Actually, you never created this MIC, yeah?
No.
No. Okay, okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I'll tell you what is this MIC. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose let's say you are procuring hydrochloric acid solution. See, actually, some noise is coming from your end. Some small noise. Don't move anything here and there.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Please. Okay. Let's say you are procuring hydrochloric acid solution. Okay. It's a solution, correct?
Yes.
So when you procure hydrochloric acid solution, normally what parameters you will check? What quality parameters you will check?
What is the acid level concentration?
Okay.
Concentration of that.
Okay. Okay. What else you will check? pH you will check, right? pH.
Yes.
Then before that, first what you will check? Color. Color.
Yeah.
Then you will check odor. Okay. And then you will check what else you will check? You will check clarity, whether it is clear or not. Any particles are there, you will check. Correct. So, and then you will check concentration, as you said, pH, viscosity, all those things you will check, correct? So these are the parameters, quality parameters of a material you are going to check. So all these are called master inspection characteristics. The property of a material or object which you are going to check is called master inspection characteristic.
Okay.
Okay. So now when we go to the training, we will see how to create all these things, what data you will maintain, okay, where they are used ultimately, all those things we will learn. Okay. Then after that, we will go for sampling procedure. Sampling procedure. I will tell you what is sampling procedure. Sampling procedure means, let's say, let's say you received 100-liter solution. Okay. Now, will you check all the 100-liter solution?
No, we take one sample out of it, and
you take some sample, 0.5 liter, correct? Let's say.
Yes.
And then you perform all the tests, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So this is called sample quantity. Okay. Now question is, how system will calculate the sample quantity? This is total quantity which you received. Okay, and this is the sample quantity. So that we will learn how the sample quantity is determined. That is determined through sampling procedure. Okay, how the sampling procedures are created. Okay, what is this sampling scheme? What is sample drawing procedure? All those things we'll learn. Okay, so based on the sampling drawing procedure only, your system will calculate the sample quantity. Okay. Hello. Achyut, are you there? Hello. Hello. Achyut, are you there? Achyut, are you there? I am not able to hear you anything. Are you able to hear me? I am also, problem might be your end. My internet connection is good. Achyut, are you able to hear me now? Hello? Hello, Shravanti, that student is not able to hear me in the class. Can you just come into class once? Or is the problem is from my end or from his? So there is a problem from his end. Can you check once? Can you call him and check? Yeah, okay. Okay. Hello, are you able to hear me now? Hello, Achut, are you able to hear me? Hello. Hello. Achut, can you unmute and speak?
Hello, are you able to hear me? Hello?
Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
What happened suddenly?
I don't know. I mean, everything was fine at this time.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So we were discussing the sampling procedures.
Yes.
Okay. So you understood, right? Why the sampling procedure is used?
Yes.
It is used to calculate sample quantity. Okay. So how the analyst has to, how much quantity, sample quantity analyst has to take, that will be determined by the sampling procedure.
Okay. The procedure will be defined, like how much it has to be taken and what is to be tested.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Okay. So that we will discuss when we go in the sampling procedure, sampling scheme, sample drawing procedure, all those things. Okay. Now the next one is codes, code groups and all. See, I'll tell you, there will be two types of characteristics, MICs. Suppose let's say qualitative, and the other one is quantitative. Okay.
Yeah.
See, quantitative means they will have limits. Let's say you are measuring pH. Okay. pH will have some limits, right? 1 to 40, 0 to 40, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose let's say you check the pH value of a solution. Let's say value is pH value is 7. Then what will be your this thing? You say okay, accept, correct? Suppose let's say your pH value is 16. Then what you will say? Reject.
Rejected. Yeah.
Because the value is out of the limits. But in case of qualitative characteristic, like color, okay, color will not have any limits, correct? Okay. Color only you will describe. You say like yellow, okay, white, okay, green, okay, and then you say red. So now for user you will give some values to enter the result, like you give yellow, white, green, red. From this the user will select the color whatever he get in the while doing quality inspection. Okay. So these are called codes. This is a code. All these are called codes. So these codes are clubbed into your code. These are clubbed into your code group. Okay. So we will see what is these codes, how they are created, where they are used. All those things we'll understand. Okay, and then we will see finally inspection method. Inspection method means how you are going to do quality inspection. See, now you know what is to be inspected, okay, what is the limits, all those things you know. But now how you carry out inspection activity, okay. Let's say you want to check pH. How you will check pH? Can you tell me how you check pH value?
You have litmus paper for that.
You can do the litmus paper, or you can through a pH meter.
Yeah.
Okay, so pH meter. So pH meter, what you do? You take the solution in a beaker. Okay, you take the solution in a beaker, and then you dip the electrodes of the solution in the you dip the electrodes of the pH meter in the solution, and then you take the reading. Correct?
Yeah.
Correct. So this is how you inspect the pH value. So that method you will enter in the system. Okay, you enter in the system. So how you are doing? So when you enter in the system, so for the user, that entire procedure will be shown.
Okay.
Okay, so that is called inspection method. So when we go to the training, how to create this inspection method, where you will assign it, where it will be shown to the user, all those things we will learn. Okay, so that is the master data. Once the master data is done, we will go for planning. I think you might be creating quality plan. That is nothing but inspection plan. Okay, so in the inspection plan, it will contain for a material what characteristics you have to check. Let's say you have HCl. For HCl, what you have to check?
Correct.
All parameters, all those things you will enter in the inspection plan.
Correct.
Okay. So user should know, right? For a material, what parameters he has to check. All those things he will enter in the inspection plan.
And he needs to know how much he has to check and.
Yes, everything he will enter. Okay. So with that inspection plan, he will carry out activities. So now, once that is done, we will learn what is inspection lot. Okay, so inspection lot will basically contain, it's an order given to quality guy to check the quality of the material. Okay, what is the material he has to inspect? What is the total quantity? From that, what sample he has to take? What is the sample quantity? What parameters he has to check? What is the batch number? Everything it will have.
Okay.
So inspection lot is the main thing for us in the QM module. Okay, so now once the inspection lot is created, the quality guy will go to the material and he will take the sample. See, here he is taking the sample. Are you able to see? According to the sample quantity in the lot, he will take the sample quantity.
Okay.
Okay, once he takes the sample quantity, he goes to the lab, he goes to the quality lab and he do the quality inspection.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, he will check all the required parameters. He will check. Once he check all the parameters in the system, he will do the results recording. Okay, he will enter the results. Whatever the results he get, he will enter in the system, which is called results recording.
Yes.
Okay, once he enter the results, he will do the UD.
Yes.
Usage decision. Okay, usage decision means overall you are accepting or rejecting.
Yes. Yes.
So we will learn how to do all these results recording, how to do the usage decision, all those things we'll learn. Okay, so once that is done, we go for stock posting. Okay, normally in the industries, what happens is when the material is received, first they will put it in a quality area.
Yes, receiving area.
Once the receiving area, quality area. Once the analyst do the analysis and he approves it, they will move it to approved area.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If it is approved, if it is rejected, they will move to blocked area.
Blocked area. Yes.
Blocked area. Okay.
Yes.
So that is how. So this process, how to do in the SAP system, we will understand.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the regular day-to-day activity in the industries in the QM module was.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we will learn how to do, what settings you have to make, how they carry out. Okay. All those things we'll learn.
Okay.
Okay. Once that is done, we go for business scenarios in the system. Okay. So normally first is QM in procurement. Okay. See, in the production, you use some raw materials. Okay. So if the raw materials are of not good quality, what will happen? Your produced quantity, your produced material quality also will be bad, right? Will not be good.
Correct.
So what you do for that, you will inspect the incoming materials.
Yes.
Okay. So that incoming material inspection. Okay, when the metal is received from the vendors. So how to do that, what settings you have to make, all those things will discuss. Okay, that is incoming metal inspection against a purchase order. Sometimes materials are received without purchase order, that also how to do.
Okay.
Then controls in procurement. As a quality guy, you will control which metal has to be procured from which vendor. Okay, how to do that, how to make the settings, everything we will learn. Okay.
Do we also learn about this movement type?
Yeah, we will learn movement type. When you do GR, when you receive the metal, movement type will happen automatically. What movement types will you do? Okay, and then stock transfer inspection will do. So sometimes in the industries they move the material from one storage location to other. Okay, one plant to another plant. Okay, plant A, plant B. So when they move this, how to do quality inspection in the receiving plant, all those things will learn. Okay, so this is QM in procurement. Once that is done, we will go for QM in production. How quality inspection is done in production. See, I'm producing the product. In between, I have to do some quality checks.
Yes.
How to do that? So in process inspection, production order. How to do that? What settings you have to make? All those things will learn. Okay, and then in process inspection for production order with inspection points. Let's say I want to do quality checks regularly at predefined intervals. Okay, how to do that? Let's say I want to check quality of the product every 1 hour when the production is going on. Okay, how to do that? We will learn. Then inspection at the end of the production. Okay, I completed production. Okay, at the end of the production, I want to check quality of my materials. How to do that? All those things will learn. Okay, then after that QM in SD. So quality management in SD module. Sometimes what happens is even though material is inspected during the entire production activity, your customers will say you have to do quality inspection one more time during the delivery. Okay, so how to do that? Inspection during delivery. How to do that? That we will understand. Okay, and then your customer will say, sometimes you sell the product to the customer. Okay, then your customer says that your product is not good. He will return the product. Market complaint. So how you need to handle that? So you will inspect the product again, which is returned by the customer. Okay, so how to handle that? We will see it in the system. Okay, so basically how to execute this, what settings you have to make, all those things will learn. Okay, then physical sample management. Okay, suppose what is physical sample management means. Let's say you are procuring a material from a vendor. Let's say same hydrochloric acid solution, but you are procuring 100 liter. Okay, now your vendor will supply this in 2 containers, 50 liter and 50 liter, 2 containers. Okay, now what you will do, you take sample from each container, right? Normally, correct?
Yeah.
And then you will mix them. So you will take 0.25 liter from first container and another 0.5 liter from another container.
Correct.
Okay, and then you will mix them. You will mix them into 0.5 liter. Correct? This I want to identify each sample with a unique number. Okay, so how to do that we will understand. That is called physical sample management. Okay, so the samples which are taken from the lot are called primary samples. Okay, you mix these primary samples into pooled sample. Pooled samples are mixed ones, and then use it for inspection. And there will be a reserve sample, control sample, which is used for storage purpose. Okay, so how to create all these samples, how they are used, okay, how they are created, how to identify them, what settings you have to make, everything we will learn the physical samples management. Okay, so once the physical sample management is done, we will go for calibration inspection. Okay, normally in the quality lab, to check the quality of the materials, they use some equipments, correct?
Yes.
You use some equipments. So these equipments have to be in good working condition.
Correct.
If they are not working properly, what will happen? Your quality results will go wrong. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. So periodically they calibrate these instruments. Okay, like every month, 1 month, or every 3 months, or once in 6 months, or once in a year, they will calibrate these instruments. So how to do that in SAP?
Okay.
Okay, how to do that? What settings you have to make? All those things will learn.
Okay.
Okay. So this is an integration between QM and PM, plant maintenance module.
Okay.
So that is what you will be doing. Okay. So now after that you go for recurring inspection. Recurring inspection means inspecting again and again. Okay. You might be working for a what do you call automobile kind of industry, right? Okay. But normally in some process industries like regulatory, pharmaceuticals, chemical industries, those kind of industries, when you receive the material first time, you will inspect it anyhow. Okay. But what the regulatory norm says that you have to inspect the material again at some regular intervals. Okay, till the entire stock is consumed.
Okay.
Okay. Like you have to inspect the material once in 6 months.
Yes.
Okay. Or once in 3 months. So how to do this in SAP? How to do this in SAP? Okay, it is called recurring inspection.
Okay.
So what settings you have to make? What is the process flow? Okay, how it works? All those things will learn. Okay, so that is called recurring inspection.
Okay.
Okay, so once that is done, we go for quality certificates. Okay, so normally once the inspection activity is done, the analyst will take a printout of all the results. Correct? So how to take this printout from SAP? We will learn.
Okay.
Okay, what settings you have to make? How the printing will be done? All those things will learn. Okay, so that certificate of quality that we will see. Okay, now the next one is quality control. So quality control means, let's say you are procuring a metal from a vendor. Same example we will take. We are inspecting pH. Okay, now pH, you know the limits are 0 to 14. Correct?
Yeah.
Now let's say you are inspecting your results are coming like this: 0.1, 13.9, okay, 0.2, 13.8. What does this signify, boss?
They are all.
They're almost touching the limits. Correct?
Yes. They are into.
If you don't take any action on them, what will happen? Your results will go wrong. After sometimes your results will go out of limits. Correct?
Correct.
So to avoid this, regularly you monitor your system, your quality system. So what you do, you take all your quality results and you will plot them on a paper. And then you will analyze the pattern. Whether it is consistent or any zigzag manner is there, you will observe, and then accordingly you will take the necessary actions. Okay. So this is called statistical process control. So this is called control chart. How to generate this control chart from SAP, we will understand.
Okay.
What settings you have to make. Okay, how this control chart is generated, all those things we'll discuss.
Okay.
Once that is done, we go for quality notifications. So quality notifications is nothing but CAPA, corrective action and preventive action.
Yeah, corrective and preventive.
Suppose let's say you received one material, you inspected it, then that inspection got rejected, material got rejected.
Yes.
Then you will do investigation, right? Why the material got failed? What is the reason? Root cause, and then what corrective action you are going to take, what preventive action you are going to take. All those things you will do. So these things you will document in the quality notification. Okay. So what are the different types of notifications we have? How to create them? How to record? How to process them? All those things will learn. Okay. So that is quality notification. After that, we go for stability studies. Okay. See, when you become a QM consultant, you will not be working all the time for one particular industry. Okay, you will go to different clients.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so you have to learn all types of scenarios to handle all types of clients. Okay, so stability studies, I will tell you what is the stability studies. Okay, stability studies means, let's say you go to medical shop. When you go to medical shop, you buy some tablets or capsules. What you will be able to see? You will be able to see batch number, manufacturing and expiry date, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
So that how that expiry date is calculated, that is through this stability studies. Okay, what they do is they store the product under different environmental conditions for different periods.
Yes.
Okay. So like they store 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 6 months, 1 year, okay, 3 years, 5 years they will store. Okay, and once the 1 month is reached, they take out the samples and they do quality inspection. Okay, once 3 months is done, 3 months is reached, they take out the samples, they do quality inspection. Like this they will do. Let's say they take out the 3 year samples and they inspect. Those are failing. Those are not meeting your specification. Okay, then they will decide 3 years as expiry date.
Okay.
Now the question is how to execute this in the SAP system. That is what we need to understand. Okay, what settings you have to make, how it is executed, all those things we'll learn. Okay, so that is called stability studies. Okay, normally in the real time in the industries, this will be done by R&D people.
Okay.
Research and development people. Before launching the product into the market, they will do this. Okay, how to execute this in the system, we will understand. Okay, so once this is done, we will go for configuration part. Okay, configuration is like back end settings. Whatever we have understood, the front end part, back end what configuration settings you have to do, you will understand.
Okay, but this will be generalized, is it? Like
no, for each scenario, we will understand the configuration part. Okay. So once the configuration is done, we will go for integration of QM module with MM, metals management, PP, production planning, PM, ST, all those things we'll understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the integration. So once the training is done, I will be providing you 3 types of documents. Okay? One is SAP certification documents. Okay, another one is process flow documents. Next one is configuration documents.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you sample one. SAP certification documents mean these are provided by SAP Germany. Okay.
Okay.
I'll show you. I'll show you a sample one.
Yeah.
These are the ones.
Okay.
Okay, these are provided by SAP Germany. We will be discussing all these things during our training. But for your future purpose, I will be giving you these documents.
Okay. Will I be able to write this exam? Can I? I mean, after this training.
Yes, after this training, you can write the exam. Yes, correct.
So, will you guide me for that also?
Yeah, sure. I'll guide you. I'll guide you how to prepare for that and how to write. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So you will be getting all these SAP certification documents. Okay, I'll provide you all these documents. Now the next one is process flow documents. So whatever I teach during my training, I prepare them with step-by-step screenshots. Okay, so let's say QM in procurement, how to do. Okay, so what settings you have to make it in the material master. Okay, and then how they create purchase order. When they create the purchase order, how the lots will come when they do the GR. Okay, so with that lot, how they do results recording and how the UD is done. All those things. Whatever I teach during my training in the system, I document it with step-by-step screenshots.
Okay.
So you will be getting all these documents.
Okay. And how can I practice?
You will be provided with a SAP server. They will provide you a SAP server. That the institute people will provide that. Sravantiya, who are in touch with you, Sravantiya.
Sure.
That Sravanti will provide you the server for practicing.
And do I need any special configuration for that? I mean, do I need to do any?
Not required. Not required. Everything will be available. You need to practice. Of course, you have to learn configuration also. In the end, how to do configuration. That I will teach you.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
So you will be learning all this. See, you will be learning the business process, how to execute that in the system, and then configuration. Both you will learn.
Okay.
Okay.
When you do in between to prepare for this?
Yeah, I will be teaching configuration also wherever required. Yes, correct.
Okay. No, means like any study material will I get so that I can prepare the previous day before you teach me the
Yeah. See, for every topic is done, that day training, immediately I will share the document.
Acha, okay.
Yeah. And the next one is configuration document. Okay. So these are backend settings documents.
Okay.
Okay, you will get that also. I'll show you. These are also with step-by-step screenshots.
Okay.
See, if you go to after some time, once you learn PQM module, you will go to consulting job. Then you have to do configuration. So how to do that configuration? We will learn.
Okay.
Okay. Step by step. If you do configuration, what will happen? Everything we will pay.
Okay.
Okay. So these documents also I provide. So you get all the 3 documents: certification, process flow, and configuration. Okay.
Okay.
So the training will take around 25 to 30 hours.
Okay.
And the training will happen in two methods. One is weekdays, Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour.
That's tough because I work for 6 days. My job is 6 days, and I'll be free only on Sundays.
Okay. So another one is only on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday 2.5 hours and Sunday 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so that we can do. Okay, so it becomes 5 hours per week. Okay, and the next one is training happens through GoToMeeting tool. Okay, which we are using, and you can record your training sessions. When the training is going on, you can record the video, and then later on you can play whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay, and you will be provided with ID server access, SAP server access. Okay, for around 2 to 3 months, I think, for practicing. Okay, so with that you can practice after the class. Okay, and then the training happens through real-time scenarios. It's not like a it's not an end-user training. It's a consultant training.
Okay.
And everything we will be executing.
Having this access to the server all time, right?
No,
like anytime.
They will give for 2 to 3 months. If you want to have after that also, you need to pay some money every month. If you pay some.
During this 2 to 3 months, I'm asking like I can log in anytime.
Yes. You can log in at any. You will be given with a specific user ID and password.
Okay.
Then with that you can practice.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, and everything I will be executing in SAP. This is demo, so I'm not logging on to SAP, and I'm not doing anything in SAP. In the real training, we will be logging on to SAP. Everything I will be executing in SAP end to end.
Okay, that's fine.
And to execute that backend, what master data, what configuration setting, everything we have to do, we will discuss.
Sure.
Okay, so that is all about the demo bus. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask.
That's it, sir. Nothing more than that.
What is your office timings, boss? What is your office timings?
I work in shift actually, and it's a rotational basis. Every week it changes. When I'm in first shift, it will be like 8 o'clock to evening 4:30, and when I'm in second shift, it is almost like 2:30 to 11 o'clock in the night. Yeah.
Only A shift and B shift, huh?
Yeah, I have only A shift and B shift.
Okay. We'll discuss. You discuss that with Shravanti, and if you are okay, then you can join. We can start. Okay.
Yeah. Not in shift. Even if it is like recorded part of thing, and I can ask you the doubts later, it will be fine.
Yes. I will guide you how to resume, how to modify your resume, how to prepare for the interview, what questions they will ask in the interviews, everything I will guide you. Nothing to worry.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, boss. So that's all from my side. You check with that strategy and you inform her. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice talking.
Thank you.